Hello. So we're just going to do a short stretch today to wake up the body. So beginning in a nice seated position, cross-legged, or you can start in kneeling, relaxing the hands down onto the backs of the legs and then just lift up through the spine. Taking a few breaths in and out through the nose. And then turning the head to the right, over the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders facing forwards. And then bring the head back to center. Take the chin and the gaze over the left shoulder. And then bring the head back to center. If it's okay with the neck, just drop the head back. Opening the throat. And then bring the head back to center. Take the chin down towards the chest. Take the hands behind the back of the head, interlace fingers, and then just draw elbows towards each other. Getting a stretch across the back of the neck. Keep lengthening up through the spine. And then take elbows wide. Release the interlace. Take the hands to a cactus shape, drawing the elbows back, opening the chest. And then reach the arms up towards the sky, breathing in. Exhale, release the hands back, coming back to a cactus shape. So extend the fingertips, lengthen the arms all the way down the sides of the body, and then exhale back into cactus. One more, breathing in and breathing out. Staying in this cactus shape, just twist towards the right, drawing that right rib cage back, right shoulder back, and then back through center. Taking the twist over to the other side, and then back to center. Release the hands down, roll the shoulders up, back and down a couple of times. And then extend your legs out in front. Just give the legs a little bit of a shake. Bend the feet so they're flat. Feet are about hip width. And then take hands around the backs of the thighs. Fold forwards, but let the head release. Taking the head in between the gap between the legs. Getting a stretch across the spine. And then lifting yourself back to center. So you can keep the legs bent, knees bent, feet flat, and then take the right hand down to the mat or onto a block if you've got a block. Take the left arm up towards the ceiling, lengthening through that left side, and then reach all the way over. Lifting back to center, left hand lowers, right arm reaches up to the sky, all the way over to that left side. Breathing into the right side of the body. And then coming back to center. Take the hands behind, just let the knees windscreen right from side to side. Bringing a bit of movement to the hips, maybe taking the shoulders in the opposite direction. And then coming back to center. Take your feet to one side and then lift up so that you're in a tabletop position. So your wrists are underneath the shoulders, fingers are spread, knees are hip width. And then release the belly towards the mat, so you arching the spine into a cow pose. Shoulders moving away from the ears. And then press down through the hands. Tailbone tucks under, navel to spine, into a cat pose. Again, coming back through into cow pose. And exhale back to cat. One more, breathing in. And then coming back to center. Tuck both toes under. Send the hips high. You can keep a bend into the knees. Just coming into a bent knee downward dog. So trying to get that length through the spine. Gaze goes between the legs. Give the head a gentle shake, yes and no. And then just press left heel towards the mat. And then switch over to the other side. Moving from one leg to the other, bending and straightening. And then coming back to a still downward dog. Start to walk your hands towards the back of the mat. Again, you can have a softness into the backs of the legs, just folding forwards. Take opposite elbows, take a little sway side to side, just stretching out backs of legs, releasing the back of the neck. And then slowly rolling all the way up to standing. Bringing the head up last. At the top of the mat, just roll the shoulders up, back and down. And then take the hands behind the back, so feet are hip width. Extend the arms back behind you. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then start to fold forwards. Knees can bend so you can release belly and chest onto the thighs. Let the back of the neck release. Getting a stretch into the shoulders. And then release the hands down in front of the feet. Walk the hands out in front so you're back into that downward dog. Again, just give the head a bit of a shake. Yes and no. Stretching out backs of legs. And then coming back to a still downward dog. Lift up high onto your tiptoes. Bring the shoulders forwards. You're going to hold in a plank position. And then drop left knee down. Release the right foot. Take the left arm up to the sky, opening the chest. Gaze might follow the top fingers. And then release the right hand down. Coming back to your plank position. This time release the right shin, drop the left foot, right hand stays down, left arm reaches up to the sky. Release the left hand down, release the left knee down. So you're back to that tabletop position, and then bring the shoulders forwards, lower the hips, come all the way down onto the belly. Keep the hands either side of the chest, lifting up baby cobra. So roll the shoulders back and down, tops of the feet pressing into the mat, belly button drawing in towards the spine, and then just hover the hands. Keep squeezing shoulder blades together. And then release the hands either side of the chest. Press through the hands, lifting a little bit higher. And then as you straighten the arms, lift the hips away from the mat. Let the hips come all the way down to the heels into a child's pose. Reaching the arms forwards, head or forehead down to the mat or onto a block. And then walking the hands over towards the right side. Placing the left hand on top of the right, just stretching out the left side. Maybe the left hip or heel shifts over a little bit more to the left, or left hip to left heel. And then walking the hands back through center, over to the other side. Right hand on top of the left, right hip more over to the right heel. And then bring the hands back to center. Walk the hands in towards the knees, lifting the gaze. Again, just roll shoulders up, back and down. And then take your arms wide, reach them up above the head. Bring the hands back so they rest at the heart center, thumbs to the sternum, shoulders relaxed. Back to your breath. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.